Oh no! You have to turn off. Oh no! There we go. I didn't actually mean to start the streaming. I was gonna like push the intro, so we're gonna do that intro part, and then I'll be right back.
I'm gonna run so far away. Run, 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 run. I gotta run. I cannot stay. Run, 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 run. My feet hit the pavement with every stride. Can't run far enough to escape what's inside. I run with no direction. Don't know what I'll find. I can't run fast enough to escape my mind. I'm gonna run so far away. Run, 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 run. I gotta run. I cannot stay. Run, 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 run. If I keep running, don't know where I'll end up. Can't stop going, it's just never enough. My legs keep pumping, I don't wanna slow down. Can't quit going, gotta run around town. I'm gonna run so far away. Run, 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 run. I gotta run, I cannot stay. Run, 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 run. Will I ever reach the end of the earth? And when I'm done, will I finally find worth? If I stay in place, my mind starts to race. I have to keep running till I'm red in the face. I'm gonna run so far away. Run, 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 run. I gotta run, I cannot stay. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. I'm gonna run. I gotta run. Get away. I wanna die. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. I run, I try to escape, I flee, I just wanna stay alive. I look behind me as the wind blows, snow falls through it, I can barely see ahead. I see them chasing me, I see the figure shapes, I see them in the distance. I'm running, I just wanna stay alive. I just wanna stay alive. I look behind me as the wind blows, snow falls and through it I can barely see ahead. I see them chasing me, I see the figure shapes, I see them in the distance. I'm running, I just wanna stay alive. I hear footsteps, closer, getting louder, heart racing, pulse pounding. Am I the wonder after? Shadows move in silence, whispers in the night. I grip the edge tighter, holding on to life. Cold steel against my skin, the wind is howling, but my mind is sharper and my heart is growling. I'm running, I just wanna stay alive. I won't give up, I won't give in. I will fight till the end begins. They're closing in, I rise from the ledge. Ice sharp as a knife, it's do or die now. And I'm fighting for my life, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I just wanna stay alive. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I just wanna stay alive. I won't give up, I won't give in. I will fight till the end begins. I just wanna stay alive. They're closing in, but I hold my breath. I'll find my strength in the face of death. I just wanna stay alive. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running.
Hello, peoples. Hello. Let me make sure that you can hear me, because that'd be pretty dumb if you could. Yeah, okay, you can hear me. Sweet. Move my mic down. Uh-oh. Privacy policy. What do you mean privacy? You read real quick, like, no, continue. Yep. I definitely read that. Let me know, chat. Do you guys actually read? You're supposed to. I should. I don't ever read that. So I'll probably just sign my life away. Anyways, so today, I was supposed to be recording some audio. For an upcoming song, and I just really wanted to stream. And there's currently a dryer in the background that's going, and so I couldn't record audio anyways. So I'm like, I'll just stream. So I took my little guy out, I put him in the snow, took the picture, and then I was kind of torn between whether we should work on some snowmobiles, like redesign my snowmobile, or if I should work on the no totem challenge thing. But I thought you guys would probably be tired of the no totem challenge. Hey Matt, what's up? How are you doing? And have you done your Thanksgiving stuff yet? Have you guys all finished up your Thanksgiving stuff and are into the Christmas season already, or are you still finishing up some Thanksgiving stuff? We've got our tree up, but we haven't finished decorating. I got the lights up on the house before we got all that snow. We're probably gonna get like 7 inches of snow, like today, which is insane for a first snowfall. Also, before we get into this, if you guys actually haven't done that brutal flip challenge that I posted, I believe Harry Friction 5 is the only person that's actually even attempted it. Well, actually, let me phrase that. Monday attempted it with me on stream, and TV, you also attempted it with me on stream. I don't believe anybody has completed the challenge, and I have 2,000 V-Buck cards to give away in 2 days. And nobody's completed the challenge. Which means, if you go complete that challenge and upload video to the Discord, you could just have 1,000 V-Bucks for free if you just complete the challenge. And since nobody's completed it, and there's 2 cards, if only one person completes the challenge, I will just give both V-Buck cards to that one person. And we'll randomly draw between the one person, and that person will get 2 V-Buck cards. 2,000 V-Bucks. Which is worth like $10. That's like $20 if only one person completes it, that you just get. It's a really fun challenge. Please go try the challenge. Go do the challenge. Yes, Devin. You could try TV. All you have to do is complete this challenge before my stream in 2 days. I normally have a regular Monday stream. So if you're wondering what the challenge is, all you have to do is in survival, you build a ship, you pick up a brute, and you let it die to fall damage. You have to video it and post it to our Discord. Let me grab a link to the Discord. It's literally, if you go to the announcement tab, you can find the challenge. I will grab a link to the Discord just to make sure, like, if you are not in the Discord, invite to server. Let me copy a link here. I'll drop it in chat. So here's a link to the Discord. It's probably already shown up for you guys. But that link, if you go click there and you look under announcements, there'll be the description of how to complete the challenge. And a section in there where you can click that and it'll take you to where to actually upload the footage. If you upload the footage, then you're pretty much, at this point, guaranteed 1,000 V-Bucks. So, like, do the challenge. And it's just a lot of fun. Yes, I want to give you V-Bucks to incentivize you, but it's really fun, and it's apparently harder than I thought it was. Matt said snowmobiles, and not much, bro. Glad to finally catch ya. I usually on at night, so I don't catch ya. Just lurking today while building. Awesome. That is awesome, Matt. I really appreciate you coming and joining. Matt says I definitely do it, but I just give away the V-Bucks anyways, so I might as well leave it for others. Well, just up. The extra one sounds fun, but never racing. What do you mean? Never racing. You don't play Fortnite at all that much? Yeah, well, just try it. Get in. The seat glitch is fixed, so that is gone. Devin says that he's doing Christmas stuff tomorrow. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, so TV also mentioned, TV, yes. Today, we are going to, we're going to I'm going to make a snowmobile. I'm going to work on, I made a snowmobile, a year ago. I made a snowmobile a year ago, and I need to redo it. They changed some of the physics and the weight of the pieces. They changed some of the pieces. Let me see, Speedway. They changed some of the weights of the pieces and the way the jets work a little bit. Jets no longer, at least currently, I'm hoping they undo this. I need to do some more testing to like actually lock this in as confirmed. Jets no longer push forward. Anger Moose, I'm gonna stream today by myself, just for my sanity, so I can focus on building. If you want to play alongside of me, you could jump in your own world and work on a snowmobile. I'd love to see if anybody else posts in the Discord. If you post a snowmobile build, go ahead and link me, tag me, and I would love to come look at your snowmobile build in the build show off. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead and make one if you want. I'm just gonna be the only one in this world today. Let me see. Matt's building cars today. That's awesome. TV says, if me and my friend does it and kills one, do we both get V-Bucks? You both have to, here's the catch. You have to be the pilot of the ship and flip the brute. I would prefer if you're the one building the ship and then, but if you build a ship for your friend and he's able to kill one, that's fine. No, Anger Moose, I am not going to be in voice chat. Let me see. The roofs are for Supernova are great for angle of both airships. Yeah, so actually what I am going to do is try to build it using the free pieces. So, yeah, build your snowmobile using those parts. I'm actually shifting towards trying to only use free parts, so that way if I can release a tutorial, everybody has the free parts. If you're wondering what free parts are free and which ones are not free, also, I'm about dead. Why am I so low in health? Let me put on some charms real quick. Apparently I have no charms. Let me grab some charms. So if you're wanting to know what parts are free, where are the charms section? Charms. I haven't been in there. I've been playing so much survival recently, that I don't even know where the charms are. Hardy Totem, and I want regeneration. Add 2. Okay, there we go. Equip. Did I only grab one? Apparently I only grabbed one. Anyways, so if you're wanting to know what parts are free and which ones are not, unfortunately the filters, you have a sick plan with no, sweet, awesome. I want to see the build. So the filters are fairly good. You can filter which ones you want. I have not figured out which kits to all do, or like all the free ones, like, because if I type like Gone Fishing is free, Majestic Manor I believe is free, the Rebel Survivor, it was free, but it was free when it came out, but it's not free anymore. Like, it was free parts that we got, but new people can't get those parts. Shogun Palace is free. Think the Bus Driver was an event. These are paid. Haunted House, I'm pretty sure, is paid. Lucky's Light is paid. Pleasant Park is free. Rugged Rollers, I believe, is free. Starter Shack is free. The Dragon's Domain was free. It was a free event, but new people won't be able to get that. The Generics is free. Log Cabin's free. Salty Seaport was free. So these are all the free ones. The rest of them were either events or kits that were paid for. Here's the problem. If I set all of these tabs here, and I go to the Toys tab, like, not all of the toy options show up. Like, the swivel, it's not here. And, like, the vehicle parts, they're all here. But, yeah, like, the swivels, they're not here. So what tab are the swivels underneath? So I want them to work on some of the filters. Devin, Minecraft is a fantastic game. And also, have they actually released the new... Has Minecraft released the snapshot? I want to say that they've got some of the stuff in the game now. But yeah, so swivels aren't here. And I've turned on all the filters that I can think to tie for, like, getting the swivel. So, like, we need one tab that's, like, themes or preferences, like, free parts. But if you want to know, it is easy to tell if a part is free or not. So I'm going to turn off the filters real quick. If you guys want to know if a part is a paid piece or a free piece, let me find an actual paid one. Okay, so, well, actually right here. If you guys look over on the right side of your screen, it shows, like, the beachy stairs landing. With that top corner, there's a little, like, V... Next to in the top corner, there's a little V with a check mark. It's a little tiny symbol, and it will show up for any of the paid or, like, event pieces that you got that's not part of the default game. See, like, this piece here doesn't have that symbol, but this one does. So if you're ever trying to if you're trying to ever do a tutorial where you're making something and you're not sure if the piece is paid or not, there's that little V, which I would assume stands for, like, V-Buck, with a check mark, like, yes, you either had to pay for it or won it in an event. There is a way to look to know with all the pieces you're building with. Unfortunately, you have to currently use that icon. TV says, okay, so if I flip the brute and it dies, I win. Do I have to do it in survival? Yes, you have to do it in survival or expert. If you want to log in with your friend and you complete the challenge, and then you go with him and you find another brute, and he flies the ship, and he flips it and kills the brute, he can also win as well. But it has to be you being the pilot and you killing the brute in survival, and then if he pilots the ship and then kills the brute, then he also can submit that footage as well. Or if you want to submit it on his behalf, that's fine. If you want to submit footage for somebody else, but he has to be the pilot, and he has to be the one killing the brute. Okay. And TV, what happens is, if you submit the footage to the Discord, you will be put in a drawing for 2 V-Buck cards. Currently, there is nobody that submitted footage, so right now, as it stands, if you were to submit right now, and the deadline were to be right now, then you would automatically get 2,000 V-Buck cards. There is the window of 2 days, but nobody has submitted for the whole, since Tuesday when it was put up, nobody has submitted. I doubt there's going to be hardly any people. There may not be anybody else that's not in this stream that submits for it. Because they got today, tomorrow, and Monday to complete the challenge. So I would say there's a really high chance that only the people in this stream will actually submit something, if anybody does. So you have a almost guaranteed or a guaranteed. I'm not going to promise that you will win if a bunch of people all of a sudden submit. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get people to submit. But I also went ahead and I tried to push this as an idea. I messaged several other creators and the space, and most of them were either busy, did not respond, or are working on other things. So I don't believe we're going to see Kaboom, Haskins, or any of the other. Like, I messaged Brave and Epic Bricks. Epic Bricks hasn't posted in like 6 months, and he normally doesn't check his DMs. So, like, I messaged them, just throwing it out there, and I have not gotten a response from most of them. Because I think currently they've been pushing the game. The last year of LEGO Fortnite, they have really pushed the builds. Because they've released a bunch of kits. They haven't released any content other than, like, Daigo, which it's such a small thing. It doesn't really change the game. Nothing really major to shake up the game. So because they have pushed kits for an entire year, the player base is mainly that's left is mainly people playing and building. And that's the same thing with, like, Craftopia. Craftopia shifted towards a lot of builds because that's all they've really given us to play with this year so far. And so, sadly, everybody that's really active in the Discord is working towards builds and pushing builds. And so I submitted a survival challenge, and everybody that's left is doing builds, so nobody wants to do survival. So I'm trying to revive some of the survival side of the game, because that's what I love. That is my passion, is the survival side of the game. I don't mind doing a little bit of building, but it's not my passion. Are you guys more in LEGO Fortnite? Do you guys like to do survival or building type stuff? Now, I will say with building, I really do like to do, I do really like building vehicles, but I would call that a different category. Is this my bed? Set bed. Let's go to sleep here. Let's real quick, I'll show you my previous snowmobile. And see how it actually still functions. So, ouch, I don't have a glider. So this is, that's not quite, that's a modified design. Let's see if I can find an original. That's, this one's got lights. Snowmobile, is this one? Nope, that's not a regular. Where's the snowmobile? I just want a regular snowmobile. I might have to use the one that's slightly modified. Like, this one has lights on it, but it's very close to the original. This one's got some additional pieces on it. But yeah, so this is the original snowmobile design here. Or one very close to it. Which, oh man, it's, they reduced the weight of pieces. Flip. So they reduced the weight of pieces. Pieces don't weigh as much as they used to. So, so now that pieces don't weigh so much, the snowmobile doesn't stay on the track. Like, we just go up in the air. Like, that is way more airtime than last time I flew on this track. So, everything's just too light. Yeah. Racing, like, this track was designed, like, that is some massive airtime that used to not be a thing. And this thing is so light now that it rolls over. Like, I'm trying to just go up a hill, and I can't. It's just so stinking light. Oh, here's the other thing. So you used to be able to race up this hill. Just fine, but here's what they changed. This is so terrible. So what they changed is jets no longer thrust forward. Okay, let me show you here. So these two jets, there's two jets tucked up in here. This is really important, guys. Pay attention here. You might actually want to put down what you're doing and look real quick. Just watch the screen. I'm gonna explain something here. That's really key, really important, that I want them to change. I want them to revert. Jets no longer push forward. What they do is about, I want to say, 95% of thrust is forward, but also on a jet, the jet pushes forward and slightly up. Here's why this is a problem. Hey, muddy girl. Welcome. It's Toys Masterclass right now here. This is the issue that I'm running into. So jets, they used to only push the direction that they were pointing. But now they also push slightly up. Let me actually, I made a picture, and I'll put it on screen here. If I can find the picture. Did I download the picture? I sent it to MadPuck. So let me grab, let me just download it from what I sent to MadPuck. Here we go. Let me download this one, and I will share it to the stream. Okay. Downloads. Downloads. So this is what jets do now. Oof. Okay. So jets. Let me see if I can flip this. Can I flip this to match my ship? Transform. I want to flip horizontally. Boom. Okay. So jets do this now. So see my ship there? They don't just point forward anymore. Sorry. They don't just point forward anymore, but they also point slightly up. This is an issue. This is a serious issue. I don't know why this change was made. I think it was made so that way, like, the ship can have some extra lift, but we don't need jets to cause lift. If you need jets to cause lift, you put jets on the bottom of your ship and you lift it up, or you use balloons and then the balloons lift it up. But because they point both forward and up, when you put your jet on the back of the ship, it causes the whole entire ship to nosedive. Which then points the whole ship towards the ground, which then causes you to thrust into the ground. Wait a second. That doesn't make sense. Because I'm confused because that's the way I was understanding it. But what's happening here is my ship is not. So I have the jet in the back here, and if you watch, like, it causes. Yeah, see how the ship's nosediving there? When I just you guys, if you want to scroll back, you can watch that again. So like I shot off, and instead of going going flat, it was actually causing it to nosedive. And I believe that's because of the fact that, like, jets, they push forward and up at the same time, which is wrong. And that needs to be reverted. Let me delete that. Yeah, so that's what's going on, and it's throwing off all of our builds, causing them to be really funny. They, since I built this snowmobile... What was that random noise? There's a random noise back there. Anyways, so they also adjusted, since I built the snowmobile, they made vehicles lighter, parts lighter. So now my snowmobile is like so light it just falls over. So we need to redesign the snowmobile to have a functioning snowmobile. That change that they made with the jets has made pretty much all other the thing is just so stinking light. There's not a balloon on this thing, and it just flips over. So the design is moot. I don't know if, like, I should pull up some side-by-side comparison footage of me flying this ship. I should pull up some footage of me flying this, driving the snowmobile around this track, and it's like so much more different. Like, the pieces are so light, I can't even turn. It's so light. This is bad. Which is fine. We'll probably get used to it. But yeah, I can't even drive this thing anymore. So we need another snowmobile. I'm not sure if I just have to make them heavier. The airtime is just insane. I don't know if I just need to make the whole thing heavier, so it's more likely to stay on the ground. But also because it's so light, I don't know if I can even get up that hill anymore. You used to be able to just drive up this hill. It was heavy enough. I wonder also if they used to have, like, when you're close to the ground, like a ground magnet, where it kind of help keep you on the ground. I don't know how it would calculate that, but just like the whole thing just feels really light. Like, I used to be able to just turn up that hill and go, but you can't anymore. You just roll down and you're done. And I don't think it's just that I'm becoming a really bad driver or anything. Well, I am out of practice, but this is a little bit. I can't turn to go up the hill. Okay, here we go. Like this, like so much airtime. Okay. Well, yeah, so much airtime. It's insane. Also, it's acting really glitchy, which is weird. This world is not really built up. Yeah, you guys see that nosedive coming off? This ship was designed very carefully to have the jets just push it forward and not really flip you down or up. But now with that weird, it trying to thrust up, it causes it to nosedive. So let's go back to the drawing board and work on a new snowmobile. I do want to make sure that it's made out of free parts. That original one has one paid piece in there, which makes me sad. It was also built with the frostbind pieces, because originally the frostbind pieces, they were the most durable. So yeah, I'm still kind of reeling, because if you guys go watch any of my older videos, none of them really work really well anymore because of the jets thrusting up. And vehicles have always been when you get really, really small, the physics has a hard time, because you're adding so much power to weight and everything. Everything's always like glitchy when you get really small. As soon as you get the vehicle large enough, things get less glitchy because there's enough mass to the vehicle. Like, this is the design that I've been working with recently. I know we're building a snowmobile, but this is the design that I've been playing with recently. It's a little bit bigger, and so some of the changes that were made, and I wonder if I have to kind of do this with the new ones. Let me grab a 12x12. Somebody was actually asking for a tutorial for this, and I'm like, just watch my stream. I built it on stream. I do need to make a tutorial for it, but I guess here's a tutorial for my new design. So if you put these jets, the problem is this is not. I don't know how user friendly this is, because this design requires it's like tank steering, which is not so great for it's not so great for I don't know TV. I'm honestly not sure. So this design, it's okay for PC players. I don't know, you controller players, let me know. Would this bother you? Because we've got left and right steering. 1, 2. So yeah, we got left and right steering right there. Let me put some balloons on here. Balloon right there. So at least a long time ago, I have made a video and people were complaining. They're like, hey, this is really hard to drive because you can't push one button to go forward. You have to push 2 buttons. Like, I have to, like with this here, I have to push left and right at the same time to make it go forward, which on controller, how hard is it for you guys to smash 2 buttons at the same time? And if you don't smash them at the same time, it steers off to a different angle. Also, there's a random vehicle in the sky. Let me go break that. Why do I feel like this is TV's build? Also, why is that? How's that still in the air? I thought I hit that. I thought I hit that. There we go. Anyways, now it's not in the sky. Also, we have northern lights. Let's drop down and get rid of the lights. Oh, that's also a random floating vehicle. Not what I needed. Also another random floating vehicle, or is this my actual vehicle? Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, so the only issue with this ship that I found so far is it flies so stinking high that, that if you fall off of it, or like I had a bear knock me off my own ship, because I tried to do a flip. That's yours. I don't have a glider, and I went and jumped off and about died. Let me see. Let me see. Put down a bed. Sleep the night here. There we go. Now it's daylight. Hoping my ship's to the ground by now. Yep, here we go. So, the redesign here, some thoughts behind this. Because jets thrust both forward and up, the center of mass is on this balloon right here, which makes the jets also on that line, because what you're trying to do is, if you can push on the center of mass, the physics are a little bit better. Like, the physics get wonky if you start, like, if you try to thrust both forward and up. We were trying to get the massive toilet up on top of the Lost Isle islands up there, those floating islands. And the problem was, as soon as we started thrusting forward and up at the same time, you could do one or the other, but as soon as you started doing both of them, physics started just, TV, I am in the, race world. So, Speedway, I think it's called Speedway, yeah. So as soon as you start pushing in, like, 2 different directions, the physics engine starts freaking out a little bit, and it, like, doesn't know what to do with it, and so it just kind of, like, starts drifting you off randomly, where if you do one or the other, if you do the bottom, it thrusts it up, and if you do the back, it pushes it forward. But when you do both, it goes, like, sideways. So you have to push on the center of mass. But because jets no longer push in one direction, they're pushing forward and slightly up, then you have to count for 2 different directions that it's pushing. So because this is at the center of, because this balloon is at the pivot point from front to back, so it's the center of mass front to back, and because our jets are also in that same location, center mass front to back and top to bottom, the jets are at the center of mass, which means it doesn't matter if they push up or forward, we're pushing on the center of mass. So I could technically flip this jet and put it at the bottom and push up in that same location. So it's not going to mess with the physics as bad, because yes, we are pushing in 2 different directions, but we're pushing in 2 different directions on the center of mass. So it's a little less crazy. The other thing, though, that I would say with this is, because the balloon is not super high, it's not a very stable build. Like, the higher your balloons are on your ship, the faster it wants to upright. But because we are like, because it's like right at the center of mass, we can sometimes get a little bit wonky. We can sometimes get a little bit wonky where it doesn't necessarily want to upright because there's not a lot of the balance point that we're hanging from is very short. Yeah, so this is what I've been playing with recently, because then it also lets me like flip brutes and stuff, which is fun. But yeah. So yeah, this is the design that I've been playing with recently. That's been a lot of fun. Okay, we'll just leave it right here, and we got to work on the snowmobile. Ooh, about fell to my death. Okay. So, snowmobile. I almost wonder if I should log into my alt account just so I don't have any of these paid parts to dig through. Let's do filters. Let's put on all the filters that we know of. Fishing, Majestic Manor. No, it's Majestic Manors is a paid set, isn't it? I think it is. Shogun Palace is free. The Pleasant Parks is free. The Rugged Rollers is free because I'm pretty sure that's where you get all your main parts. Starter Shack is free. Salty Seaport is free. Log Cabin is free. Generic parts. It's because the generic parts right there, that's where we're gonna get our best floor piece. Like this piece right here is my favorite piece in the entire game right now. This generic piece, floor number 1. It's just this tiny little square that you can do so much with. Okay, snowmobile. Let me actually look up a picture of a snowmobile, and we'll put that up on screen so it'll help me out here. Snowmobile. No, I don't need a snowmobile trailer. Free picture. C-O-P-Y, right? Free photo. Photo download. Here we go. Images. Let me see. That's an AI image. I'd rather not use that. That's a cool picture though. It's AI generated though. Why are there so many AI generated results? I don't want AI generated results. I just want a picture of a snowmobile. Here we go. Let me just download this. Copy. Save image as. Here we go. Here's just a picture of a snowmobile. Oh, just so you guys know, my son is taking a nap, and when he wakes up, I will have to end stream because I have to take care of my son when he wakes up. Boop. Here we go. Here's a picture of a snowmobile. Let's throw this kind of down here in the bottom corner as a reference image, just as what a snowmobile looks like, because I haven't used snowmobiles enough to just like have that innate. This is what snowmobiles look like. So we're just gonna drop this down here as a reference image. Okay, so we got our longer track in the back, and then we've got the skis in the front. Okay, let's play with this a little bit here. Okay, so for the skis in the front, we can't actually use skis for steering. We need tires for steering. So the thing is, a snowmobile has to be small, and we can't use. I want to use tires for steering, unfortunately. But I want this one to be fairly fast, but I also want it to be really small because I don't like the massive snowmobiles because they just look too big. Like the whole point of a snowmobile is to be small, and I'm happy though. You know, honestly, I probably need to just build it because this is my previous design. I love the fact that it's really small and compact. I might need to go bigger just so it weighs more. I think I also need more stability with it. Man, I just don't know if I can top this. Because we got... I wonder if I actually... If I put 2 tires in the front. If I go just slightly wider... Okay, so if we do... If we just start with... sideways piece here. Oh, actually, that's what I figured out. For a while, there was a random glitch where trying to build on a 45 surface was not happy, so we're going to build up here. I don't know if that's still a thing. Is that still a thing, guys? It used to be if you started building 45s, it would... Oh, generic fence piece. These look nice. I like these. I like that white. I don't know if I can do anything with it, but I like it. Generic white. But I think this is narrow. I think we can get narrower than that, though. Let me see. Can we get narrower? Because... Okay, let me see. Let's do this. And then break this here. Here's reasons. Here's reasons. Let me grab this right here. So my thought, if we could put... We put them diagonal like that because we put these tires here on the side. Put that tire there, and we put this tire right here. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's that glitch. Okay, so you have to... Okay. Hey, Kaboom, welcome in. I am working on redesigning my snowmobile because my previous snowmobile is no longer stable. It does not work the way it should work. Okay, so if we go right here like this, we get that, so it's just below. So, and then this one here, we go, what is going on? No, what do you mean another part's in the way? Don't lie to me, son. I know it ain't in the way. I want to put it right there. Because what I don't think it'll let me do that. I might... Hey, Kaboom, how do I do this? So what I was originally... So here's my old snowmobile design, Kaboom. I needed to redesign it because it's not stable anymore. So they made the parts lighter. And they made the jet so where they push both forward and up, which causes it to, like, nosedive. And yeah, so I need to redesign. And I was wondering if instead of having one center tire, if I do 2 tires in the front, it would be more like a trike, but I think we might be able to get that stability and still get that speed. Let's see, do I have another one just sitting around here that I can just drive? Here you go. I'll show you this one. Oh, never mind. I might not show you this one. Here we go. So yeah, it's way too light now. And it's dark again. Let me go sleep through the night. How was your day, Kaboom? Did you do all your Thanksgiving stuff, or are you still working on some of that? We did. We were actually going to meet today. For Thanksgiving with my wife's family, but we're gonna get like 7 inches of snow at our house today. Okay, I don't want to vault. I want to push. Guess I shouldn't push the sprint button then. Push it over. Oh no, we're stuck. That's okay. We can get ourselves unstuck. Yeah, I'll just take her around the track here. So yeah, they made the pieces lighter since last year. And they also, not only was it made lighter, they made the pieces of those jets where they point slightly up. So, like, now trying to come up these hills. Okay, come on, buddy. This hill's fine. The other track has an even steeper hill that you can't really get up anymore. Also, Kaboom, confirm or deny here. I feel like, jets, watch this. So we'll nosedive now. You guys see that? It just nosedives. It used to not nosedive quite like that. So it used to be... Confirm or deny, Kaboom, here. I feel like it used to be... Okay, and now I'm stuck. Did they used to have, like, a little piece of code that just made... that made your ship like stick to the ground a little bit better. Just like code that would be like recognize the ground and recognize your tires and the orientation and just help kind of stick you to the ground. Because I feel like it's either that or they made the pieces lighter. I know they made the pieces lighter, but I'm not sure if it's just a combination. This track runs okay still. It's the other track that just does not run very good anymore with this design. So I think partially because we are leaning on that side rail, it doesn't drive as well. So I'm wondering if I put 2 tires in the front. Oh no! Oh no! Hey, we got a nose. There we go. That's better. Hello. What? I was taking a picture. I got the skis out from my Lego character, went outside and took a picture of him for the thumbnail. It's in the dryer. Careful, my camera's on. It shouldn't be over there. Yeah. So it should be in the dryer. Should be clean. No. So the washer was still broke, but I dried it. It should be clean. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, Kaboom, we are working on a redesign of the Snowmobile. Because I also want to do it with free parts instead of, because I got a paid part in here. So yeah, that's the old design. It honestly still works pretty good. Okay, so we've got. I'm thinking it needs to be a little bit wider. I really like the design. Man, I really like that design. But I was trying to figure out if I could get these 2 tires in the front, because I got the picture up on screen of that Snowmobile, and I was wondering if I could kind of cheat and get 2 tires out. Let me see. What if instead of... Bad idea here. What if instead of having... regular steering, I have 2 powered tires, regular powered tires, not steering tires, that are touching the ground, and kind of like Queen's North's BattleBot, if I have both of them tires touching the ground, facing the wrong direction, then instead of forward and backwards being forward and backwards, it would be rotate left and rotate right. So you could do that and then use your jet to go forward? Am I just crazy? That's probably not going to work. Probably not going to work at all. But yeah, so what happens here is I tried putting this tire on here and then this tire over here. But it does not want to stick down here. Let me see if I can put the other one on first. Will let me put this tire on. So if I put this one on first. That one there. And then this one. No, it won't let me put this one here. The hitboxes are too close. Okay. Okay, fine. There we go. We'll just have to do one. The question then is do we want to have... Let's see. So we go like this, but then we need to rotate 2. Let's see. So if we just do this and then do the other one on the other side. It's just so wide. That looks so dumb. I don't know if we can cover and hide all that. Let me look at the picture of that Snowmobile. You guys have any thoughts? How should I make the steering? As if I don't know. This is difficult. So I originally was thinking that we could put like some little like sleds down. Maybe we... feel like that would look really ugly if I just used like floor pieces on the outside of this. I feel like that would look really ugly. And just not work at all. Okay. Maybe we can... Is there a way to glitch the tires? Is there a way to glitch the tires into some floors? Maybe. Okay. An idea here. Probably a really bad idea. Let me test here. So if I just start with a regular this. Okay. And we put our tires off of this central piece here. No, they can't be on there. We need 2 floor pieces. Bad idea here, guys. Let's see if we can do a really bad idea. I actually want granite floors because I'm afraid that it's gonna not be happy. That's wood. I want like a granite floor. Generic floor. Here we go. We'll do the 8s. No, we need 6s. We need 6s. So we go like that. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 apart. Okay. Here's my thinking. My thinking is this. Can we force these tires into the other tile and then lock them together, or will it just pop and break? It probably will just pop and break. In order to do that, I think we need a powered swivel. This is gonna get really messy and not work, but we're gonna try it anyways. Okay. So we go right there. Put another one here. Put another one on top. Put a powered swivel. Question life. Filters. Put filters back because I need the swivel. Powered swivel. Okay, and then here's my thought, which is probably a really bad idea. Oh, actually, we can make this slightly better. No, we can't. No, we can't. What am I talking? That's the wrong orientation. Okay. Okay. That's about the right height. I just need to get it... Okay. Let's put a... Okay. Oh, you just noticed you're able to recycle hero weapons? First time I tried and it wasn't available. Don't know if it was just me. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool, man. I haven't tried recycling. I'm trying to remember if there's what the superhero weapons are made out. Are they made out of really good stuff that's worth recycling? Okay. Also, I need to switch back to doing small jets. The small jets used to not work, but they work again. So I need to switch back to the small jets, but I'm still behind the times, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's my thought. If I put my tires, can I actually put this? So if I put this right here, it would lock it together, right? No, probably not. But I will do that here in a second. Okay, yes, it does lock it. We don't need that piece. What we need here is we need a couple tires. Ooh, scales. Can you get the superhero weapons from anything? I forget. Okay, so let's rotate this up. Okay. Driver's tire. Let's rotate this up. This might be a building technique that I need a second person for. We'll see if this works at all. Okay. Go right here. What? Right there is what I meant to say. Nope. No, no, no. That can't be like that. Can't be like that. It's gotta be rotated. Rotate. Okay, let's go right there. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Oh no, quickly before it rotates all the way down. There we go. Okay, so now If I force this down into here, it won't force down in. Die! Whack! I was trying to see if I could get it to glitch into... I wanted it to be down... Why is it going back up? 1 to 2 per. Yeah, that's bad. That's nasty. Why is it rotating up? Should not rotate up. But yeah, my hope is I could push this into the actual piece and then lock it in place. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't think that's gonna work. Is there a strategy that we could use to make that happen, chat? Because if I could push this down into the other piece, then that would work. If I could just get the tires in the middle of those, because then they would stick through a little bit. Put a rocket on it. I could try a rocket. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot. Like, what the heck? Why not? No reason not to. What's the worst that happens? It explodes. Take off the driver's seat. And just put a switch. Well, it worked. Okay. Try that again. Round 2. It worked. Maybe I only need 1 jet. Apparently 2 might be a little too much. Okay. Let's try that again. A couple 6 pieces. Unfortunately, these are made out of wood and not what I want them to be made out of, but it's fine. Okay, and then we need to put this piece back here. Back there. It worked! You're right, TV, it worked! Not quite the way we wanted it to work, but it worked. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I'm getting that dumb glitch. I gotta go back to lobby. That one needs to be fixed. The one where you try to rotate something and it won't let you rotate it. Ugh. Oh, that's the other thing I was talking about. Like, physics breaks down when you get things too small. So I built a really tiny. Well, it was the AT or the ATAT. It was the ATAT. It was the ATAT. And when I built the legs, I was trying to make a walking version. And when I added the legs on there, I just used spindly legs. And of course, spindly legs with a swivel did not go well because there was not enough mass on the legs. And then they just started doing the jitterbug, where they flew apart basically. The whole thing went flying off into space. If you want to see that footage, you can actually see I'm taking a break. And in that video that I said, like, why I'm taking a break, that footage is in there. If you're looking for that. Floors. Except for I want these down here because these are free. These are part of the default game. Let's see, right there. Is that centered? That's not centered. I want this one in by 1. 6. Nope. I want this one right here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's centered better. Okay. We are done with... No, not trying to vault. Okay. So what we need the tires on here. Oh, it just dropped. Okay. Real quick. TV was asking, can you use any brute type? Matt says I just accounted for the weight when it comes to thrusters. So because of the upwards, I have more weight in the front, so it doesn't go up. Didn't actually realize the thrusters were much different. Yes. Hey, Angie, welcome in. Nope, other direction. I want to go up, not down. You were sad when you said that because I hadn't actually caught a stream of yours, but saw you in Craftopia battle. Yeah, that's awesome. So let me see. Push this right there. Same thing over here. Good. I'm glad that my videos make you laugh. That is partially my... That's intentional. So it wants to come back down. Stop floating away. That is my hope. I always try to add some humor. Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay, so we got tires on here now. We should just need one large thruster. We did 2 last time and it just completely exploded. So we're only going to add 1 large thruster. I probably should start even smaller than that, but we'll just see. Let's also grab this part here so we're ready to go. Okay. Attempt number 2. Is it going to explode? Come on! Down! Down! Well, it kind of worked. No, it didn't at all. Okay. I don't think that method's gonna work. I don't know of a... So yeah, it does not want to do that. Matt says, yeah, dude, you and Kaboom need to keep making those stories. They were killer. I'm trying to remember what stories. I know Kaboom and I have made several stories. Talking about the Smoochy one. Yeah, so I don't... What I kind of wanted to do, if it was possible, to push the tire into those 6x6 pieces. But I don't know of a good way to actually make that happen. The other thought I could do... I don't think it's going to work, but we could try it. We'll try it just wider. I don't think it's going to work. We'll just do a quick test. See if I can just actually straight up just push it in there by hand. I don't think that it's going to work. But it's worth a shot. What's the worst that happens? It doesn't work. It needs to be 1 higher. Let me see. About the same height? There we go. Okay. There we go. Now that's down. Let me see. Okay. So we got those pieces there. Nope, nope. Stop. Stop rolling away. Stop rolling away. Okay. Push you down. Just flip just a little bit. Okay. Now all I need you to do is to... Nope. Don't flip. I want you to... Nope. You got... Good thing I got a driving skills. About those driving skills. Okay, we just need a little more speed. Okay, maybe I need more speed. What do I need to... That's what I need. I just need a little thruster back here. I got stuck on the wrong side of this little bump here, which is really annoying. This is totally gonna work if I just very carefully pulse it. It's up. Oh, here, let's push the flip button. It worked. Okay, now I just need to get in place. This gets like the Wild West and the Smoochy ones. Yeah, those were a lot of fun to make. Get into place. Move your butt over. There we go. Okay, now we gotta push it into place. Okay, so my thought is if I can just forcibly force it in. Nope, not on. In. Not on. In. Okay, well, maybe if I go forward, I can get it to walk down and then glitch down through there. Nope. Guys, I made a small ship. There we go, guys. We made our first snowmobile. It works fine. It works totally fine. Yeah. So we have a functioning vehicle. Yeah, this works. It works just good. How you guys like my first rough draft of a snowmobile? You can drive on your face. Gotta get one with that earth, man. Okay, so I think we have to scratch that idea. That's not officially working. Yeah, what is your guys' favorite skit that we've done? I'm curious. Kaboom, if you're still in here, what's your favorite skit that we've done together? Okay. Okay. No. Because I like the idea of having those as being your skids. I guess they need to be tipped up though, because they need to be able to get them over the logs. That's why in the previous design I had used these fenders, because they've got that like curved slope in the front, and then flipped upside down it lets you ramp. The other one that I could try is maybe like these. If I flip them upside down, that might be pretty nice. Maybe. Oh, or like these. If I flip these over, those might look pretty nice. Let me look at. Those might look okay. If I just flip these upside down. Maybe not though. We got any other good options here? Snowmobile Rex. Let me turn on all my filters real quick, just so I am getting free pieces. Because this needs to be a free build. And I don't want to accidentally see something that makes me really excited and then I can't use it. Gotta turn our filters on. Okay. Nothing in beds. Nothing in furniture. Okay, let me see. Then we might be able to, like, there's always weird things you can do, like flip a sofa over. It's beautiful. Maybe some metal plates, items on the front. That maybe those be worse. Since there's not top at all. The Wild West was definitely your favorite one. That is a pretty good one. That duel is a good duel. Okay, nothing in that tab. We could use just straight up toilets. That might work. Like, what if? No, this probably won't work. I was trying to think if there was a way to like put that on the side. Lights. Is there any lights that would work? Like, we could technically like put the lamps on the front. I want to say the lamps are not very stable. Like, if those were facing forwards, that might look okay. Okay, we got two lamps, actually. We have a short lamp and a tall lamp. Ooh. I think those are really fragile, though. We could use these as, like, you could put the lamps on the front. Maybe. But they'd have to be, like, on stuff, and I don't know if that would work. We got this angle piece. So if this was flipped upside down, maybe. But that looks more like a sleigh or a sled piece. Let me see. It cracked me up, bro. Your Chara, C-H-A-R-A. I'm not sure what that means. It's perfect. Oh, Chia. I'm not actually 100% what the word Chia. Not sure what the word Chia means. Okay. So let me see. Like, I've heard the name, but I know it's Chia, but I couldn't remember what it was. You wanted a Wild West sequel? That could be yeah. That was a good one. I really like that one. None of these pieces, wall mounts. I don't think. The silverware, no. Cutting board, no. Plate, no. Plant, no. The salty seaport? You got that ship there. That wouldn't. I'm trying to figure out if you can flip that upside down or orientation. No. None of these pieces. None of these pieces are what I need. I need that curved front. Maybe we fiddle with this lamp. Chars are characters. Oh, okay. Okay. You just suck at typing. Yeah, well, my problem is I use voice to text, and voice to text gets me in trouble because I'll like say something and that's not what I said, but it puts it up there, and then I'm like, oh, delete. There was one time, I don't remember what I said. I said something in Kaboom's chat, and I'm a moderator for Kaboom. So one of Kaboom's moderators, hey doctor, welcome in. We are working on a snowmobile, and I was telling a story. So I'm on Kaboom's stream, and I'm in one of his moderators, and I typed something, like I did voice to text, and I said something wildly inappropriate accidentally. And, yeah, I had to go in and immediately delete it. And I was like, oh, I hope nobody saw that. Okay, so this piece might work if we use this in the front. It doesn't have that curve, but it's got like that little bump on the front, so maybe. What we're doing, Doctor, is I'm working on redesigning my snowmobile because the old one, it doesn't work anymore. They changed physics enough that it doesn't work. Let me see if there's any. I could technically use like one of these nose cones in the front, but that's like more like boat nose cone. It's not really. Use 2 of these. But that's really. If I want a bent snowmobile, maybe. I could use like this piece. That might actually kind of work. So like, because they're like slightly curved back. I could put those in the front, maybe. I don't know. That doesn't really look. You're just waiting for the live event? Yeah, I'm excited about it. What do you guys think that they're building? Okay. They've got a little hook here. I just can't find. There's not a piece that I want for my snowmobile. I'm sure there's a paid part. That would be really cool. Chad, what do you think? Should I be using like some of these spiky pieces, or do they have just a standalone spike? In these roof pieces. What was it? Where was it? I just had these. I just had some spikes, and now I can't find the spikes. This was filters. Did I accidentally turn off Salty Seaport? Oh, it's still on. Okay. Ooh, with these sunglasses. Could I use the sunglasses somehow? No. I thought about using the watering cans, but that looked really strange on the last design that I tried to use those. Okay. Doctor says you're going to go and have fun with the snowmobile. Well, thanks for stopping by, Doctor. You have a great day. And I'll probably see you in the live event, although I'll probably have my son at that point. So I'm not sure how active I will be. We'll see. Let me grab. If one of my mods would grab, might weigh it down some. Yeah. It might be nice to have those, but let's see. I don't know. I'm really struggling trying to figure out what I want to use, because the tires, it needs to look like a snowmobile. The whole point of it is looking like a snowmobile, and if it doesn't look like a snowmobile, then it's not cool. Let me see if I can grab that Lego Live, and I'll post it in here, so when they go live, we'll just switch over to that. Whoa, caps lock's on. Lego official channel. Here we go. Should be the link for you. Lego. It should be. Let me see. Whoa. It's playing. It's playing things. I don't want it to play things. Let's Lego Ninjago. What I want is. What do you mean? They're live in 2 hours? Like, I'm not seeing them posting a live. Lego Games round 2? No, that's a month ago. Where are you guys seeing that they're going to be live, doing that live event in an hour or whatever? Is it in the Discord? I'm curious, because I'm not seeing this. Is it did Craftopia post something about it? Announcements. No, I'm not seeing announcements. I really want to make sure I don't miss the next live stream. Because yeah, they have part 1, the big build. Let me see. Nope, not that one. That's the big build. So we want the big build part 2. That's part 1. They're doing live stream at home right now. I'm not seeing the big build part 2. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Yeah, all I'm seeing is part 1, and I don't know where part 2 is, or if they're gonna announce it. The big build stream part 2. Maybe type that in. The big build part 2. Nope, I'm not seeing Yeah, I'm not seeing. Where is somebody saying? Somebody was saying that the Lego is doing their second half of their live, in like in 2 hours. I'm not seeing that, and I don't want to miss that. So if you know where it is, let me know. We'll post it in chat here, because as soon as they'll go live, I'll end it, and then I'll watch their stuff. Okay, let me get back to this Snowmobile here. Cause I don't know, chat. What do you think? Which one? Like, should I work with some of these spikes pieces here? Should I? I'm thinking these lamps might be the way to go, because it's got that cone nose. I just don't know how durable it is. Let's real quick throw together one with just those cones in the front, and just see if it's durable enough to actually withstand the beating that I want to give it. We also have this piece here. That might be worth throwing on the bottom. I'm gonna try these blue pieces. That I feel like I can work with. And of course it's dark. You must sleep. Okay. Sleep till morning. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try those blue pieces first. But those yellow ones are just so stinking good. So let's start with our blocks. Yeah, here's the other part, like the foundations. I have 7 filters. What am I missing? Because, oh yeah, the generic parts. So what are those block pieces under? Like, these are all the free, oh, Shogun Palace. I don't know why I don't have that back. Okay, so apparently those foundations are under one of those, and I don't know which one. Okay, so we got block. That should get us high enough to work on this build. I'm not gonna build the official one. I'm just gonna kind of build a one that we can throw the pieces on the front and test them out. So let's try some width. We can also do a little bit of width testing here. I like these white pieces for a snowmobile, but we'll see. The generic pieces here. Ooh, it's the 4x2. That's cool. 4x6. Let's do right, 2. Let me see. That's 8 by. I'm trying to think part wise here. Let's do one like that. Ooh, no. We're gonna go even smaller. What we want is the 2x8 here, like that. And like that, we're gonna drop 6x6 here. That's way too wide, though. Oh, that is as narrow as the other one. I thought it was I was misreading what it was. Okay, let's do that. Let's make this shorter in the front, because I don't want this to stick out so far. Right there. More of that. We're gonna need. The thing is with snowmobiles, they do have 2 tracks in the back. No, they only have 1 track in the back. Okay, break this out. About the whole, we're not gonna go super complicated. Sure, bad guy, you're not gonna make something complicated. Okay, I need jets, but jets are not in this category. Why are they not in this category? Clear filter. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a jet, put one here, and then put one here. I don't know. I don't think it's wide enough, unfortunately. Let's go out as far as we can without having issues. Right there, and then let's do this. Go out here as far as we can. But before we do that, let's put a tire in the back. Let's go medium-sized tire. Or maybe let's go large. Just to really hit our... No, that is way too big. We need a medium. That's more like it. Put it right here. Let's shift it out just a little bit so I can actually get my jet in there. Because the jet needs to be... Hello, place. There we go. Let's put it all the way back there just so I have room for a jet. No, I can't put it there. That's sad. Oh, and that's not centered either. That needs to be out farther. Ah! So this piece cannot be here, apparently. This needs to be wider. That's why I went with this paid piece here, is because I could have really, really narrow, but yet still have that that tire centered. These floor pieces are just so thick. Then that's why I did that paid piece. Because we could go super tiny. Let's go for... We'll do the 6 here, but we'll put it on the side. Okay, come on. Need supporting piece. Yes, I know you need a supporting piece. But that's why I had the other piece. Ah! Okay, we will do is we put the jet right here. Put this jet right here. There we go. This should give us the 6x6. And then we'll step it out one more. Maybe. We'll try to step it out one by... Come on. What do you mean need supporting piece? Hello? It's just on the base. Well, this is not this complicated. Need supporting. You have supporting piece. Okay. Well, let's try using the shifting thing, Bob. Okay, so we got it's T, I think is... Nope. Is it Y? There we go. There we go. Except for not quite where I wanted it. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, come on. Till you touch, and then Y, and then let's go down. Right there. Okay. So, we did that, and then we need to go out one more. Let's use these tiny little pieces that we got. Where is the tiny piece? This is the tiny piece. So we want to go snap here, and then we're going to go snap on top. Just to push it out that last little bit. We'll put the tire on there, actually. And really hope that it fits. Small tire. There we go. And that's centered. Booyah. That's actually, like, perfectly centered. But I need enough room for the jets, though. Unfortunately. There we go. Now that should give us enough room for the jets. But I need the jets to be up higher. Because of the stupid center mass issues that we're dealing with. Okay. In the front, we need a couple tires, but they need to be steering tires. Okay. Yeah, those pieces are pretty nice. Yeah, I love those square pieces. That's just beautiful. It's one of the smallest free pieces that we have available to us at this point. Now I need to get on those railings, but they need to be upside down, which means we probably need to go grab another floor piece here. I could probably get away with, yeah. So if I put, let me see. We could probably actually get an engine up here. Well, I need that tire front. Okay. What did I do for the other one? Did I get the engine? See, I had... That's what I did. And that center, dude, that's kind of insane. How those are tucked up in there, they're literally on the side of fence rail pieces. Ugh, the design is so compact. I'm so rusty and old, guys. I don't even know how to build anymore. Okay, man. Oh, I guess that was the other thought behind the tire being in there. The singular tire. Is it made our steering... it made our steering better. Because you have the shorter base, like front to back, being shorter, allowed us to make tighter corners here. Let me see. Make the front tires. I'm wondering if I really want 2 tires, though, just to make it so it it turns sharper. Well, not sharper. It has better turning when going around a corner. Because most, like, motorcycles or whatever they rely on in Lego Fortnite, or two-tired ones, is it has to lean on one side, which means part of the ship is dragging, which doesn't help anything. So if we can have two tires and it can stay up on those tires, then we'll be better off. Let me grab these two squares here. What happens if I just put the tires off of these? They probably will be in the same spot and have issues. Yep. Come on. There we go. It lied to me. It said it would stick on. It lies to me. Why are you lying to me? You're telling me that you're sticking on, but you're not. Okay, see, it says it's sticking on, but if I break this, I bet you... Oops. Yeah, if you hit the tire, it breaks. Did you know that, guys? Super intelligent. I'm super intelligent. Yeah, it's gonna pop the tire. Okay, do we have a smaller... First of all, are those connected? Those are not connected. Okay. So what did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Anything exciting? I might just need one tire in the front, but I really want two tires for that extra stability. Okay, so if we put this here, we put jet on here, then we can build off this piece here. Y, shift it over. That's about centered. Y, and work it in and then down. There we go. So yeah, what did you guys all do for Thanksgiving? We ended up playing some good board games with my family. And we're able to... That's not bad. We were able to play some board games with my family, which made me happy. I always love board games. I might be slightly addicted to board games. Okay, is that low enough? That is not low enough. It's got to go down by one. Got to go down by one. Right there, and then the same thing on this side. There, and then I hope... Are those matched? Yes, those are matched. Please don't break. Hey, that worked. So now we have some tires in the front. I think that makes it the correct direction. Yep, sweet. Question is, can we cheat or cover these with these pieces? Okay. This thing is looking really dumb. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so we have these as like little catchers on the outside. That means we need to get a piece upside down on top. I don't like having so many angles, but I don't think we really have much of a choice. Okay, here we go, centered, and then Y, we're gonna go down. Hello, please stick on. Need some objects in the way. Object. Come on! I know you want to stick on there. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna put... tires in the way. Why is that tire in the way? Everything is always in the way. If we do that, we can put a seat back here. Shift our seat in on top. Nope. Let's go for a shorter seat. Nope. We are not high enough. Dang it. Let's go one more. It's not as the height that I wanted it to be, but I don't think we really have an option. Oh no, I bet you. We got options. We can always just put this right here. And then deal with the consequences. It's lower, and I like the fact that it's in there. This is such a dumb... you guys probably just need to go back to the original design and then just revamp it. This is looking really bad. Oh, man. I am cringing inside really hard right now. Okay, go. We can't go up. We can't go forward. We can't go backwards. Which way can we go? What I want to do is I want this to be attached to something. Anything! Attach! There we go. Now it is officially attached, and we can work off of that plane. There we go. There we go. Except for that one's still one higher. Urgh. Okay, that is the same height, so we can put a pressure plate. We can put a pressure plate on there. Should give us the right height. And then we should be able to put, like... Oh, you know, after all that work, I just realized what we could do is just use the 4x4, and we could use the nose of... there we go. So that's too high. Of course it's too high. I just want to put it right on top of that. Would these even look good here? I'm not sure, honestly. So my thought is if I just put it like right. Oh, it did it. It just did it. That's where I want it. That is extremely big. That we don't want that there. That is dumb looking. Ah, the whole thing looks. That's fine. It's fine. We're just doing testing. This is the whole build process. This is the part that you don't really see. That you don't see that this is the pain that I go through in the background. So man, I have a lot of chairs. I wanted the floor piece. I wanted to know if they had in that the free pieces. Do they have a? This is what I want. Okay, I want this. Okay. 4. The 2x4 piece here. This is what I want, but I want it back on. There we go. Right there. Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now, I need to put a pressure plate on the bottom of this one here. And then we can put the railings on upside down. Except for I don't know if I can get them on here. Oh no! Shit! Oh no! Does not want to stick on. Oh, that looks really dumb. That looks so bad. So bad. Like if it was inside, it needs to be lower. Okay, so that is officially not happening. Those look so terrible. I worked that hard to get it on there, and then it looks really dumb. Can I use these lamps, though? That's the question. We put this piece right here. Ooh, I can shift that up forward a little bit. Let's try the lamps, see if we have any better success with the lamps. Hello? There we go. Let me see. Now we want the lamps. So I wanted to see if those lamp pieces would work pretty good. Furniture, lamps, there was this lamp. That's gonna look so dumb. I don't think we're cooking. Okay, let me see. I don't think this is not. Hey, Epic Nas, how's it going? I am attempting to make a snowmobile, and I am completely failing. See, my old design. This is my old design. I don't know if I recognize you, Epic Nas. Welcome in. How was your Thanksgiving? This was my snowmobile design from last year, which is now they changed physics and stuff to where it's too light. It's too light and it doesn't work so well. It's too light now, and so it likes to flip over, which is a problem. so I was trying to redesign my design, but I am struggling very hard because I I am so out of touch with building. It's been too long. I don't know how to build anything good anymore. Also, I'm trying to use just free parts because this one here uses the railing from oh, you're the guy that asked about gears. Yeah, you're good. My problem also is, like, I have a really hard time with memorizing people's names and dates. Confession here, I failed both history and spelling growing up because those were subjects where you had to memorize a bunch of things. And so I'm sorry if I don't remember your name. I have not memorized my parents nor my siblings' birthdays. I have finally memorized my wife's birthday after being married for 5 years. Yeah, so I apologize if I don't remember your name. I will try my hardest. But yeah. Anyways, so this was last year's snowmobile design, and I think it works pretty good. It looks pretty good. It used to function really well, but it's too light now. So I need to add weight. And I think I just need to redesign this one. The problem is this is a paid part back here. This is from the kit filters here. This is from the haunted house set. It's a fence piece. It's this fence piece here. The problem is that's a paid piece, and I was trying to make it a free design, but I'm struggling because there's no, like, this is such a beautiful piece to get that tire back there, and then these kind of look like exhaust pipes sticking out the back. Also, why is it just like wiggling? Please stop doing that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I'd rather you be over here. There we go. Now it's not wiggling. Anyways, so yeah, the design is very compact. It's just too light now, and then they also changed jet physics to where jets don't just push forward; they also push slightly up, which makes this thing want to nosedive. And I think that also is the reason that it's acting so light is because the jets are partially pushing up. So yeah, maybe if they push down, it would be okay. But yeah, so. I don't know why TV keeps randomly putting egg just like every hour. Do you just put like egg every time it's hits the next hour mark or something? I'm confused. Anyways, so I was attempting to redesign and do it with all the free pieces, but I'm not finding a good nose piece. Yes, TV, you can kill a normal brute. Hey, Queen Surge, welcome in, welcome in. Not hanging around today, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. My Thanksgiving was fantastic, Queen Surge. Funny thing is, Queen Surge actually, when I made the video for the snowmobile, she's actually in that video, and she's now in chat. And yeah, this is the scene that we filmed. I'm like, hey, come look at the design here. Actually, let me post. Honestly, by the time we're done, you guys should just go back and rebuild the original and then tell me how to fix it to make it better. Let me see if I can find the snowmobile. Let me find you the old snowmobile video. Yeah, Queen Surge is a guest on there. So if you want to hear her lovely voice, you can hear it in that video. Or she actually has her own channel. So yeah, let me actually just pull up her channel first. Yeah, if you just want to watch some of the stuff from her channel. Hey, Monday, welcome in. Let me see if I can find Queen Surge. Queen Surge. Oh no, why is it buried? Come on, Queen. That's Queen's North. I want Queen Surge. Where is Queen Surge? Why am I struggling to find it? Queen Surge. There we go. Let me give you guys this Queen Surge. If you actually, she does some stuff too. Some really cool stuff. Let me grab a link to her channel. She was in the video when I did it. So here is hers. That's the Discord. Oops. That's not what I was trying to copy the link. Share channel. Copy channel ID. There we go. That's the Discord that we're part of. But this is her thing. Unfortunately, it's channel ID, not a channel link. And then if you're wanting to see that video that I posted with her, with the view your channel. If you're wanting to actually see the snowmobile that's actually functioning better, videos. Let me pull up that year ago video. It actually did really good. Let's see, Snowmobile, share, copy. I know the Man Puck also has a good version of that. That's a link to the Snowmobile that Queen Surge is in. Maybe check our decorations if you haven't already to find a substitute. Yeah, so I've checked in decoration. I'll check in decorations again, see if I can find anything. Problem is I was trying to use free parts, and I was just trying to see if I could stick this lamp on the front, but I think this lamp is just going to look really dumb, if I'm being honest here. Yeah, because this is looking really dumb, I think. Yeah, let's just get it on here, just so we can all laugh together at it. Let me get it. Gotta get it forward. Y. Another object is in the way. There we go. How dumb is that for a snowmobile? Oh, my previous design is way cleaner. I don't want your junk. Stop giving me your junk. Nice. Out here. Oh, hi. Bye, baby's awake. Okay. My wife was working on decorating Christmas decorations. So we're actually gonna have to call it here.
You can crawl around upstairs until he gets mad.
Okay. Sure. If you wanna have him crawl on, but as soon as he gets mad, let me know, and then I'll come up and take care of him. Yeah. Okay. So until my son gets mad, I could play. But as soon as he gets mad, I'm gonna have to jump out and work with him. Yeah. So I was trying to work on one tire in the front here. Was my old design, but I thought I could maybe get some more stability if I had 2 tires. But like the whole thing is getting just so wide, it's really not. No, it's looking really bad. So, snowmobile. Why is this snowmobiling being so difficult? I think I might have to stick with the older design using. Oh yeah, you said look under decorations. Let me put my filters back on, and then I will look under decorations. This is free. This is free. Free. Starter shack, salty seaport, log cabin, and then these generic pieces. They're really cool. Okay, you said decorations. Yeah, so looking under decorations, we got like nothing here. These pieces are all too fragile. This kind of looks like some kind of something, but I don't think it would work very well trying to get that on there. Nothing under that tab. Cutlery. Maybe if I did something with these, like if I... Actually, hang on. If I put like that, that looks kind of strange. I don't know. Probably not. But like that actually kind of works. I don't even know. It's from the Shogun Palace interior. Had that always been there? I don't remember seeing that piece in the past. That feels new. I don't remember ever seeing that. Shogun Palace. None of those will work. Or maybe you do like the anvil if I stuck it out like that, sort of. But then it faces backward. I guess that's the problem with the other one too. Is it's gonna face backwards. Like maybe. Maybe if I put this, like, here, actually, let me do this. If I grab this piece here, it won't let me put it on there because these tires are in the way. Of course. If I put this piece here, and then I go down one. Put the tires back. Tires back. There. Same thing on the other side. Yeah, so the tires are right here. I might be able to, like, stick this. Well, no, I'm not trying to put it on. Oh, I guess that is upside down. So if I put this anvil, like, right here, would it stick out past the tire? Nope. It would not appear that it would. Okay, if I put the anvil, like... yeah, this is butt ugly. So it kind of works on that side. But that's so wide. And it's only on one side, because the other hammer would unfortunately be facing the other direction. So, as soon as I... Live is in an hour. Okay, TV, where are you seeing this? I don't know. Can you drop a link in the chat? Because I couldn't figure out where they were live. I want to be ready, but I need it. Okay, filters, turn off the filters so I can actually access my jets. Okay, put this right there so we can grab some square and build up the correct side. Oh, just want it right here. YMCA. Okay, but TV, where are you finding that information? I need the information because I want to watch it. I looked for the information, I couldn't find it. Okay, here we go. So, is that the same height? That feels like it's lower, but yeah. So, like, that kind of works. It kind of looks kind of ugly, too. Where did that, here we go. So we put it, like, right here. There you go. You got kind of like a sort of... That kind of works. But it's too low, so it actually will make the tires so they don't do anything. So they actually have to be one higher. And if they are one higher, does that look butt ugly? It won't let it. Okay. Hello, I put you out here. Okay, so yeah, that's too low. That has to go one higher. That actually does help hide the tires in there a little bit better, but yeah, it needs to be one higher. Should be a countdown back, I think. The lobby. What do you mean? Like, in the lobby, like... So that hammer is so stinking low, you gotta go this way. Yeah, the other problem is this whole nose just looks absolutely atrocious now. Okay, okay, let's see. Yeah, this thing... How you guys like my snowmobile? This thing is so... Okay, guys, be honest. Give me an ugliness score. How ugly is this thing? So that tire needs to be switched, I think. That tire's going in the correct direction. That tire is not. Give me an ugliness score, guys. Also, my jets are not working. Okay, that's fine. And my tires are not working. Okay, yeah, look for the piece. But it has to be... The pieces, if, Epic Nas, if you're looking for... The pieces that can't have that little, like, paid symbol. It has to be a free piece. Because I'm trying to make this a free one. If I can't, I might have to give up at some point. But I really want it to be a free piece. Maybe I should just rebuild that thing. That's kind of... That design looks okay. Maybe I'll just steal their design. But yeah, so vehicles are lighter now. Which is throwing everything off. Or maybe I should do the opposite. Instead of the jets facing forward, if they face slightly, if I tip them slightly down, if I tip the pieces, the jets slightly down, it might help give the snowmobile traction enough. Oh, this is bad. And this thing looks butt ugly. Hey, it actually kind of works okay. It's not great, but... And it tips anyway. So if the thing is going to tip anyway, then it might just make sense to... Yeah, if it's going to tip anyway, it might make sense to just make it to where it... Because, yeah, right there, we're only on one tire. So, does it matter if it's on one... Oh, ouch. Oh, this thing is... Okay, what is... Hello? What is going on? If it's already going to be on one wheel anyway, then should I just have one tire in the front instead of this two-tire system? I can't drive. What the heck? Oh, come on. Yeah, so I'm also not sure how to make the steering better. Like, I almost want to put the tire on that back upside down. Or figure out how to add the swivel in to where then you could flip the back tire over to get like rear steering to get that sharper steering. But I don't know. I don't know, chat. Ugh. Let's flip. Also, this flip feature is, like, currently broken with this ship, apparently. Yeah, the other problem with the width is it just makes it harder to drive around. Okay. That's not terrible, but it looks really ugly. It does not look like a... If I didn't tell you that was a snowmobile, would you guys actually think that was a snowmobile? Okay, maybe I just take and redo this design, tip the jets slightly down, and give the option to switch these pieces out with like these little squares or something to shift them out. Because I think that could work. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I'm just struggling. Like, that turning is okay, but I want speedy turning. Okay, let's fiddle apart with this one for a second. So if I take the driver's seat off, this hurts me to do this. If I take the driver's seat off and I modify these jets and get them slightly tipped, I might be able to use these, because these round pieces, they're a little bit glitchy. I might be able to get like an angle off of them. Probably not, but maybe. I might have to move the seat up by one piece too then if I do that, but... So, yeah, like right here. So if I do this, another object is in the way. What do you mean another object is in the way? What do you mean another object is in the way? That is lies. I want it right there. Okay, so... Did I do a fancy thing to get these in here? I need supporting piece. Okay, maybe I have to take the tire off too. I didn't want to take the tire. I didn't want to do this to you, sir. I'm sorry. Okay, because I don't know how to... I'm not sure if I know how to build these things anyways. Okay, so if we go a slight angle... Yeah, that's the thing, is there's not a good option for substitute. Maybe I'd go off of that guy up there. But... Crouch down. Get your fat head out of my way. Okay, right here. And then we go Y to move it. Y? Is it YT? What is the... I want to switch planes. It's Y. I pushed Y. You mean I can't switch planes? Okay, maybe if I go off of this one. Okay. But I can only put one jet in here. I need two jets in here. Okay. Let's grab another one of these round pieces. Fence piece. Those are all paid. This is free. So let's put this right here. Now let's see if we can get a jet off of that. Okay, and we got that slight angle. It lets me put it there, but it doesn't let me put it there. Okay, there we go. We got that one. Can I get the other one on there is the question. Maybe if I put it off the other one. Oh, thanks so much for hanging out, Epic. Epic Nas. You have a fantastic day. And happy Thanksgiving. If you come up with anything, let me know. Also, why is Y not working? I want to... Okay. So we got one jet on there. Oh, that's like not even attached properly. That's like odd angle. Maybe we do the fence piece? Yeah, I really appreciate Nas stopping by. That was cool. See him. Okay, so maybe if we do this piece. But it's got to be like... Okay. Okay, maybe we need to put 45 minutes until the event. Sweet. Okay, let me see. So we go floor piece. Oh, no, it has to be this way though. Here we go. Place that piece. We're gonna place another one on the bottom of it, and then another one on the bottom of it, and then we put this piece like this to get ourselves an angle. I don't know if it's the right angle, but we have an angle. This is not repeatable, FYI. There we go. Now we got ourselves an angle to work with, and I don't know if it's in the right spot, but we got an angle. Come on. Don't do this to me. Okay, I can't see. Get your fat head out of the way. That's one thing that I wish we could do a first-person mode, because I want to be able to have first-person mode. without having to place random blocks behind my head. Okay, so we go over here like this, and then we do switch planes. Why? Why can I not switch planes with jets? This bothers me. It's like the one thing that I want to switch planes with, I can't. Well, there's a lot of things I would want to switch planes with, but especially those jet pieces. Okay, let's go back here. Here we go. Go one more. Let's just line up at the bottom. See if that gives us the right spot. No. It's too high. It's too high, guys. It's just a little bit too high. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think they're building on that live stream? TV, what do you think they're building? 1, 2, up from the top, maybe. There we go. We'll try 2 up from the top. Also, I got the wrong angle, wrong side. But you know, maybe that's good. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe we'll get a better angle off of that one. There we go. We got that one to stick. And that one to stick. Hey. There we go. I don't know if that's good or not, but we got it. Okay. Let's get all this stuff off the back, off the bottom. Okay. There we go. This feels more like I almost feel like those could also stick out now. It's like a go-kart. Hopefully a mech. I don't think they're doing a mech. Okay. Let me see. Oop, forward, backward, forward. Come on. No! Please stick on. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. I think that's too... It's too... oh, also, we don't necessarily need it to be this light anymore. So... In the past, we were fine with the weight. We wanted it to be light, but now I think I actually want to add in some of these fence rails to add some extra weight. Because I don't care about weight now. I actually want extra weight. I want it to be heavier, so we'll fill in those spots. Because we want it to stay on the ground. Okay. Maybe we put... I don't know if it'll even fit in here. But let's add this piece, maybe? If we put it off of here, we should be able to... that's the glitch again. Return to lobby. Actually, before we return to lobby, let's put the tire on the back. We can put the tire on the back. Powered wheel. We gotta go right here off the side. Somewhere off the side. There's a spot right somewhere on here. There we go. What? Another object is in the way. Those jets are gonna be in the stinking way again. Okay. Fine. Those jets are too... It could be kind of cool if they stick out over the back. So let's actually do that. Let's do that. So let's go here and... here, because like in Mario Kart you've got that like the jets sticking out the back, so it's fine if they kind of do a if they stick out. That's fine, because that's Mario Kart, and we're okay if we got like a Mario Kart looking. I know it's not Mario Kart, but Nintendo, please don't sue me. Okay, I did actually kind of like the angle on that better. There we go. Oh, that's not the right spot at all. I forgot. We got to angle. We got to line that up with the other one. Oh! Okay. Let's just get... And, of course, that won't flip anymore. So we have to relog. Return to lobby? Yes. Okay. So, we have... Okay, here's my guess. Here's my guess as to what they're building. Let me see if I can find the photo. I just took a photo. And I posted it. Where did I post it? Let me grab... I think I might have posted it here. Oh, here we go. Yep, found it. Okay. Let me download this image that I say I took. We've got this really cool, it's like an off-brand Lego set. Save image. Save. And then I want to save this image. Okay, save. Let me show you guys 2 images. And I'll let you guys tell me what you think. Okay, we're going to move this snowmobile. Actually, we're just going to delete the snowmobile, yes. Okay, I'm going to show you guys 2 images. And see if you guys can find any similarities. Downloads. So this was taken. I took this screenshot. During the live event. So this was at the end credits. They posted this thing, and if you guys remember the picture, actually I do have another picture too. I guess I probably should just download that one as well. Here we go. Let me save image. Let me put this image here for you too. Yes. Let me put this one up there for you guys too. So this is the other image. So there's that image, and this is also an image from their event. Okay. So we have these island pieces here. And if you notice that, like, they were talking about having a large build, but be like of a miniature. So these, I would assume this is like what the picture they're working off of. And if you guys look at that, kind of that, well, maybe is it backwards? No, it's not backwards. So if you guys look at the right side to the left side, it kind of matches. There's something in the foreground going on here. Let me show you another photo. I have a off-brand Lego set. It's not actually Lego. It's like Mega Bloks or whatever. I have this. I have this set right here. This is a Breath of the Wild off-brand Lego set. It's Mega Bloks. Which happens to be all of... I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it smaller so you guys can see it. Which is all of Breath of the Wild. Let me move that down a little bit. Move it down one more time. Actually, I want it behind the other one. I guess it is behind the other one. Yeah. So I have a Breath of the Wild set, which is all of Breath of the Wild. As a miniature. Do you guys see those similarities between my photo and the ones on the left side of the screen and the right side of the screen? You've got let me see. Let me grab myself here. I want this to be higher. Putting myself back up on top here. Okay, so like if you guys see the similarities here, we've got like the Breath of the Wild miniature up there, and then we've got like the 2 pictures that they sent. I believe, here's my opinion, this is not like last time it was Colombo. I don't believe that they are building an object, but I think they're building a location. Because you got like this cool terrain stuff going on over here. Let me see if I can. I can't point. My mouse is on this side, and I'm trying to like point. Anyways, so yeah, we got this cool terrain stuff going on here, and then like up here, like you got the same. It's very similar. And then like over here, this is all of Breath of the Wild because you have like that castle there. You got the volcano, and you've got like, if you look really close in the corner here, you've got like this this desert stuff going on up right here. You got the desert, which if you play Breath of the Wild, you remember there's like that little itty gap, the little pass there. So it's like really detailed, but it's like a scaled down version. So what I think is, I think they are building a scaled down replica of some new terrain that they are going to give us. And then if you notice in this photo, there's like a bunch of water. There's a bunch of water behind this, which makes me think ocean. It could just be a really large lake. But I feel like there's ocean in the background, or it just might be the program that they're using. They just throw down tiles in the behind there. But my thought is, this is a big piece of water here, so there's going to be water next to mountainous terrain, and this is a miniature of what is of some new terrain that we're getting. That is my guess. You might argue and say, well, that doesn't make sense because they give us one more photo. Like, they build us one thing here. Let me also save this image. I got one more image for you. You might be like, well, this doesn't make sense because of this piece of information right here. They're going to give us a new roller. What do you guys call this? Does everybody just call this the roller? I feel like everybody just calls this the roller. So they are going to give us a new roller. They have not told us what the item is on top of it. But you're like, well, that's not to scale because that's much bigger. Look at the picture of any movie poster. Any movie poster. Any movie poster has, like, the big, like, character in the foreground, and nothing's to scale. It's not to scale. It's not intentionally to scale. It's like a movie poster. So I think that roller is not to scale. It is just a massive roller that is in the foreground, and they might give us a couple other objects that are in the foreground to paint this cinematic movie picture, or, like, poster of what's coming. So no, it is not to scale, and that's intentional. Something that's on that roller, they will tell us, and I will be excited about. I don't know what it is. I'm honestly, I have no clue, but whatever's on top of there is going to give us some information, and, let me see, I'm trying to find Lego real quick and give you this live. Lego official channel, so, like, there should be, like, you're saying, where is this Lego is going to be live? Live, like, because they're currently live. I want the build part 2. Round 2, Lego Games live. That's Lego Games. Where are you guys seeing this Lego is going? That's podcast playlist. I want to find the spot to redirect you guys over there. But I'm seeing, like, the Lego Spinjitzu live stream. Like, they're live about Spinjitzu and Ninjago, which I have seen was kind of interesting. That they're doing a marathon before the last Lego Fortnite update. They did, now they're always just doing lives, but last time it was, Ninjago right before they did the live teaser, and this time, if you're saying that they're going live again, they are doing Lego Ninjago right before they do a stream about Lego Fortnite. I don't know. It seems a little bit sus to me. Let me see if I can find. I don't know where this. I want to view this. I'm trying to find. TV keeps saying that, like, they're gonna be live in like 20 minutes, but I'm not seeing where this is. Tune in into the Lego Halloween, the holiday choir special guest appearance Lego. Darth Vader, stuff like that. Tune in for volume up to hear this. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Read more. I'm not seeing this as being like a pre-show. You can also find Lego stuff. Become a Lego Insider. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure where TV's finding this information. I'm not seeing it posted on Craftopia. I really hope that we're getting. Where are you guys finding this kickoff live stream? I don't know where it is. I want to watch it. And I would assume everybody else wants to watch it. Maybe I'm just not intelligent or something. Like, if I go over to Craftopia announcements, I'm not seeing an announcement made for the second stream. That's Brick Life. This is part 1 of the big build. What is it? Part 1. Part 1. Yeah, that's just part 1. I'm not seeing part 2. Oh, where are you guys seeing this? Is it, like, on some social media channel? Somewhere? I'm not sure. And I want to watch, but I don't know where to watch. Muddy Girl or TV, please give me a link to where you are seeing said information. Because I am not finding said information. I'm not finding said information. And I don't know. I'm gonna actually go so far here, Muddy Girl. I'm gonna give you temporary mod privileges. Standard mod. You are temporarily a mod, so you can post a link to this countdown. And I don't know where it is. yeah, well, we're going to end the stream here as soon as we get a link to it. Because I'm excited, and I want to see it. But yeah, this is my guess. Home screen lobby. Are you talking in just in Fortnite itself? Let me delete these. You're talking about Fortnite home screen? Let me see. So you got like, I want. Can I scroll these? In the lobby. No, I don't want 0. Can I go to the next one? Okay, there we go. Daily shop. I'm not. Like, what do you mean lobby? Fresh. Is it 0 hour? Chapel final. Live event November 29th. But that's 0 hour. Is like 0 hour. Like this is chapter finals, heroes, villains. My chat's on top. But this is final chapter for. Is this just Fortnite? Like all I care about is Lego Fortnite. And this is final hour. This is. Oh, you're talking about zero build. Yeah, I thought you were talking. It was the Lego Live. No offense, I cared nothing about Fortnite. It's terrible for me to say that, but like it does not interest me. But yeah, you guys can all go watch this. I probably won't watch that unless there's something Lego in there. We'll watch the trailer here for you guys. Just say that I did.
We'll never get a better shot.
We'll see if I get a copyright strike here. Yeah, you got Godzilla. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's got. No, the other one's Is that Mecha Dragon? Okay. Is it like a live event? As they're going to do a stream about it, or is it just a? There you go. Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys can enjoy that. There's nothing. I thought you were saying the Lego stream was live, and I'm like, what do you mean Lego's live? Picture is still up. Which picture? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I thought I was deleting that one, but I didn't. Sorry. Yeah. So, you guys can enjoy BR. That's BR related. You got me all excited. I thought it was the Lego stream. I was like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's why I was pulling up all those Lego things about what I thought Lego was going to be doing. But, yeah, nope. Okay. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, well, you guys enjoy your BR stuff. I will not be joining you for BR stuff. No offense. It's not my thing. I need to go take care of my son and be a father. Let me know if you guys could fix my snowmobile. That would be great. If you could like come up with a really good design, redesigning it to make it actually function and still have that beautiful aesthetics and preferably be free. If we could figure out how to make that back free, that would be preferred. Then I will re-upload a new a remastered version of it, and if you are the one that figured out how to redesign it, then I will like be like, hey, Poland in special guest redesigned my thing and did a really good job, and then I'll push everybody to you and say like, hey, go check out the channel or whatever, or they're a really cool person. I don't know. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Finding the outro.